What up guys, Sleeveless MTG back with another video. Today we're going to talk about how to build a deck, or how I build a deck anyway. So the first thing I like to do is to start with a card or mechanic. Today we're going to try to build a deck around Urabrask and his pinging mechanic, flipping it into a saga. So I thought about this a little bit. I've kind of built the deck. So this goes a little quick. That's why I just didn't want to completely stumble over my words. So we're gonna start with him first. Let's go ahead and change the settings to not collected, so we get all the red cards. And let's go find him because we definitely want 4 of him. All right, so Urabrask, first strike, 4/4/4. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it deals 1 damage to target opponent, and you add a red. 1 red, you exile it, it comes back as the Great Work. Deals 3 damage to each opponent and each creature they control. Second stage is create 3 treasure tokens. And the third, basically everything in your graveyard gets flashback. So we definitely want 4 of him. I think there's probably some staples that are just going to be in any red deck. So we probably want 4 chicks, 4 kimonos, and 4 with spears. Alright, the new Phoenix card I also want to try. It's gonna take a little doing to find her. Let's see. I'm sorry if you can hear my puppy. There it goes, Bloodfeather Phoenix. I'm thinking about this card, mulling over my head. I'm not sure how it's gonna play, but sometimes you just gotta put stuff in your deck and see how it works and go from there. Talking about this blood feather, I think a key card that goes with it is the Epicure. Alright, now what do we need to make Urabrask work? We need cheap spells. So you can't go wrong with Play with Fire. There goes, definitely want those. Also want In the Festivities. It's cheap, and there's still a lot of a lot of aggro, so that'll be a good card, especially in best of 1. What else? We probably want to play Reckless Impulse, because we're gonna need cards once we get Urabrask out. Right. Try that. Probably want 4 of those. I think we want Stoke the Flames. This card was insane last time it was in standard. Then I think, well, it's 64 cards, but what I also like to do is to pick my color combinations and just scroll through the cards and see what we have. Ancestral Anger is a strong card. I don't know if it'll fit in this deck, but we do have creatures, and it does give trample, and it draws cards. What else? I don't think we want equipment. Canopy Scamp, I don't think fits. Training Reservoir, no. Coming in hot. Doesn't deal direct damage, but it is cheap. Wait, what was that Fusely card? That might be cool. Trample. There's the Battlefield. An old counter on it. I don't think that's where we want to be either. Flame Best Bolt. Doesn't deal damage to a player, but it's removal. Let's throw it in there. I'll revisit the entire card pool when we're done. I don't think Furnace, Skull Bomb, or Free from Flesh fits. Neither does that. Goblin Blast Runner. We're not doing a whole lot of sacrificing except for hopefully the blood tokens. Hex Gold Slash. I think it's just a situationally better play with fire. We already got Kamano. That might be a sideboard card, but doesn't fit in best of one, which is what we're playing right now. We got Swiss Fit, Monastery Swiss Spear, Mishra's Death. It is card advantage, but I think Impulse is better. Triggers Urabrask. I already got the Phoenix Chick. I don't think we need Rabbit Battery in this one. Or Raise the Effigy. Strangle. Could be okay. I could see switching that for In the Festivities if you just wanted to deal more damage to creatures. So we'll put that in there now. But it does have to have a target. So if the opponent has an empty board, we have no target to trigger Urabrask with it. We already got the Epicure. Volt Surge. I think play with fire is better. Braid is good. I don't think we have a place for it right now. I think it's would be more of a sideboard card. Crescendo, Bitter Reunion. I don't think we need any of those. Adversary would be nice, but we really want a good amount of instances of sorceries for Urabrask. Felden, same problem. Festival Crasher, Fires of Victory. It's interesting. Invasion of Tarkir. It is a direct damage spell, but Urabrask only triggers off of instant sorcery, so unfortunately it doesn't really fit here. Lightning Strike perhaps, but I think Stoke Flame fits this better. Glittering Bolt, same problem. Reckless Impulse, we already have that. Scrapwork Mutt is a way to pitch the Blood Feather Phoenix, which I could see that maybe fitting better or slotting better into a better curve instead of the Epicure. Sheer Strength, no. Thermal Alchemist. Oh, Ethereal's pretty good. Let's keep going. Chandra. It is card advantage. Let's put a few of those in here and just see how we cut it down to. Fable. I don't think that fits, even though you are discarding. Giant Cindermaw. Nothing sticking out right now. I apologize, guys. Squee. I don't think he fits either. Especially if you're going to try out Chandra. He does make extra tokens, so let's put him in here for now. We'll see if we cut him down. Urabrask Forge. Nope. I think this is getting into just the not very good higher costing red cards. Grade 3 treasure. Treasure tokens. That's interesting. We'll put it up there. Like I said, we got to cut everything down before we start playing a game anyway into the night. Discard any number of cards and draw that many cards for 3 mana. No. Koth. I don't think that's where we want to be. Arjaya. That's interesting, but too many 4-drops won't work. So early Raju, we don't have 1/1 counter synergy. Always be one. There we get Urabrask. Best is Nointer. Fisher's Juggernaut. No. I think we got everything we need to build the deck. So start cutting things. First of all, there's 3 kinds of decks, 3 general kinds of decks: aggro, mid-range, and control. Aggro wants to end the game around turn 4, turn 5, turn 6. Mid-range wants to end the game between turn 6 and 9, 6 and 10, and control wants to end the game around turn 11 or 12. General rule of thumb, aggro wants somewhere between 17 and maybe 22 lands. It depends on your curve, what else is in your deck. Mid-range probably wants about 23 to 26 lands, and control can sometimes go all the way up to 28 lands. We're going to try to keep this pretty low, so I think we're going to go 19 lands. Alright, let's see what we have here. Squee, I just don't think you're going to cut it. Maybe go with 2 Chandras. I think that's too many 4-drops. I think we're going to keep it with Stoke the Flames and Urabrask. Phoenix, we want to try that out. Let's see. Ancestral Anger. It doesn't really further the game plan. Well, it casts the instant or sorcery, but we have to have a target for it, which is kind of the problem. It does draw a card. We'll keep that there for now. I think play with fire is better. See, again, play with fire. And I think the festivities is better overall. You don't have to have a target to cast it on. And we need 9 more cuts. Let's see, what do we have here? Let's get rid of these for now. I think perhaps we cut 1 chick. And 4 more cards. Cut an impulse. Cut a thrill. What else? What else? What else? We don't want to cut any of our instants and sorceries. Perhaps we cut 1 Kamano. We don't really know how Chandra's gonna do. So let's try 1. And try it like that. Alright, we got 1 land. That's not good. But we could discard. Let's mulligan. Let's not be greedy. Okay. Now what do we... I guess we get rid of a Stoke. We can turn to Thrill, pitch the Phoenix. And start off with Swift Spear. Boundary for our opponent. So we're playing against soldiers. I think we're still going to pitch the Phoenix, and then we can bring it back within the festivities. Hopefully, if they don't play Thalia. If we draw a land, we can bring it back either way. And there goes Thalia. Yep. So land would be really good to rip off top. Oh, we draw an end. We do get a second one. I think we just gotta get rid of Thalia. Unfortunately, we can't pay it. Down to 14. Yep, play a siege veteran. Give the counter to itself. We get a Phoenix check. So I think we end the festivities. Bring back Phoenix Feather. And we'll attack for 5 because I doubt they're going to block. If they do, we're fine with that trade. Down to 9. We got 4 points of burn in our hand. We're hitting them for 3 at least next turn. This must be one of white soldiers. They're going to unearth, get a big attack in. Seven. We'll go to 12. We draw an epic here. It's not too bad. Attack for 3. 1 more point of damage and the game's ours. Unless they can gain some life. Sorry guys, my puppy's misbehaving. Alright, veteran, so they're getting another big attack. Yeah, that's fine. Still only taking 9 here. So we should have it next turn. Alright, we'll take 10, we'll go to 2. Okay, we'll go to 1, excuse me. Oh no, because we can block. Actually, can't we block? We can... 1 blocker. Yeah, we can go 1 blocker. I don't think we have to, though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get in for 1. I guess we'll throw 1 in here. Just in case. If they lay down arms, we were kind of in some trouble. Unless we draw a land. So perhaps I should have let that one through. Or we just draw a play with fire. Opponent's in the tank. I guess he could have that new 1 mana spell. Yeah, that's fine. Make sure we don't misclick. If he tries to do something, we'll stoke the flames in response. Not sure what he could have though. The opponent's a little bit salty. I think he's roping us. Or maybe he disconnected. Okay, there he goes. Alright, let's go look at our deck. See how that played. Maybe make some changes. Alright, so I just don't think that's going to do well. Go back to there. What else we got? 3 chicks. 3 thrills. Alright. It's not bad. A little bit land heavy, but we want to draw Urabrask and play him. Urabrask and play him if we can. Let's go faces. I think that's the most damage. Let's go faces, Swiss Spear, faces. Oh, a Rot Priest. Alright, so Swiss Spear. We'll get in for 3. If they don't decide to block. I doubt they will. Got 15 on turn 2. Not bad. So they play a brushland. I wonder if this is Celestia Toxic. Yeah, definitely Celestia Toxic. Okay. They definitely race us faster, for sure. We do know they won't block. Let's go Epic here. Ooh. I should have pitched that. No, it wouldn't have worked. Never mind. But I should have played the chick first. I'm missing out on a point of damage. Are they gonna block? That'd be great if they blocked. Down to 8. Panic Sentry. Definitely a good stonewall. Another epic here. So let's play that. I think we want to discard the land. And scoop it up. Alright, let's try it again. See if we can draw Urabrask and see how he does. Faces, stoke the flames, play with fire, and Urabrask. Let's try it. Probably more toxic. I think we gotta kill this now. Living Cure. Maybe it's not toxic. It's a lot of stoke the flames. It's good though if we can get Urabrask now. Basically, he makes them cost 2 mana. Adversary, sure. We're gonna keep drawing lands. Fortunately, we just gotta pass. Oh, we're gonna gain some life. We're gonna take some damage. Okay, playing that for no value. We're just gonna slam Urabrask. I think we're gonna hold this back. Hope Urabrask lives. Brutal Cathar. It's okay because we can get it back. Guess we'll block here as well. Take the lifelinker off the battlefield. You draw a chick. Well, we got to get Urabrask back. Oh no, it just comes back. That's rough. Okay. We got another Stoke the Flames though. Might as well attack. Oh, beginner for 4. Hopeful Initiate. Another one. Ooh. I think we got a Reckless Impulse. You draw a land, and I already played that. Stoke the Flames. I think it's a little bit too late though. Let's see. We block here. We only take 2. So if they don't have a removal spell, we'll still be alive at least. Ah, he has another one. Alright, wait, are we? Yeah, we're just dead. Yep. Alright, didn't quite get there. Show one more game. Chicks, Epicure, Phoenix. Let's keep. Alright, see, do we start with Epicure or Chick? So we want to pitch this. I think we still start with Chick. Alright, I'll guess another mono red. I'll pitch the Phoenix in a turn. You get, okay. He's got the Prowess card with Trample. Can definitely go crazy, I'm sure. And draw land. I think what we're going to do, bring everything back. Go in for a big attack. Down to 10 on turn 3. 4 points of burn in hand. Draw land, we can slam Urabrask. Urabrask. No, I can't say his name. Another in the festivities. Not a land though. He's got 2 of those guys. Wow. I'm gonna go in again. They're gonna take it down to 3. So they have to kill us this turn with some kind of combo. Yep, it's a big attack. Down to 11. They scoop it up. Alright, let's try one last game, see if we can get Urabrask to do something. Alright, this looks okay. Let's keep. Tap land. Very good for us. Double epic here. Alright. So what do we want to do? Let's just let's see, we can do that. We can do that next turn. Yeah, I don't think we need to play both. Enforcement, sure. Alright, so we must be up against soldiers. Alright, gonna play a veteran. Yep. We'll take it. I think we want to pitch this now. Draw a chick. Stoke. Yeah, we want to go ahead and kill this. And attack for 2. No, he's playing the tactician. That's unusual. Down to 12, and we rip a land. Nice. They're down to 2 cards. Hopefully this sticks. If it doesn't, we gotta back up. I can't imagine they have that much removal. We do need to draw some instants and sorceries. Gonna attack with that. That seems suspicious. I don't think we're gonna take the bait. We're just gonna wait. We'll take 3. Okay, they're going for a big Kalos. Yeah. So, first thing, then we pitch this. And we hit a land. That's rough. Hit chick. Play a face. Let's see, that's like triple block Urabrask. We have a do not have 1. So go attack with them. Oh, they're just gonna take it. We're not gonna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, they got us. Alright guys, let's check out this deck real quick. We went 3 and 2. It's a pretty decent record. I mean, it's a red deck, so red has been strong for a while. These Bloodfeather Phoenix, I don't know if they're really worth it. They're very cool, and when they work well. But it takes a little bit too much to set up, I think. So maybe the Felden, I think this card might just be better than this place, or any of the other 2-drop haste guys. We didn't get to go off of Urabrask. Like I said, I kind of built this deck beforehand and tested around with it, so I wouldn't stumble over more as well as making this video. At least, hopefully I didn't stumble too much. You can go off with it, and with Play with Fires and Infestilities, they're essentially free spells because it adds red back. You're pretty much guaranteed to flip it if you have 3. And it's an insane amount of damage because let's say you cast 3 of these. He deals 1 damage for each one of these. It's 2, 4, 6. Then when he flips, he does another 3. Plus wipes the board, or deals 3 to each creature. So that's 9 damage for essentially 1 mana. And then if they don't scoop before you get to the third chapter, they're definitely dead. You get the flashback everything you cast to flip it. It does take a little bit of setup and takes a little patience, but it will go off. And if you don't get there, you still have an aggressive red deck. That being said, I don't think this is like a perfected list. There's many other deck builders out there who will probably break this because it's definitely a strong card. But that's not really what this video is about. The video is about, you know, how to put a deck together, and what my thought process is. So if you take anything away from this deck, remember 3 general decks: aggro, mid-range, and control. And if you want to build a deck, start with a theme, where it's a mechanic or a single card, and just look through your cards and put them all together. And then when you get done with all the cards you think might be good, remember your central theme and evaluate each card and ask yourself, does this go with my theme? If it does, keep it. If it doesn't, get rid of it. And do that for every card until you whittle it down to 60 cards. Anyway guys, that's the video. Thanks for watching. If you got anything out of this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.